my name is Megan and welcome back to my channel, Adventures with Megan. I am currently in Darwin in Northern Territory in Australia, and it is the end of their winter and it is 31 degrees, it's in the evening and I'm real hot and I can't quite work out the Airbnb's air conditioning, and I've had to turn the fan off because it's so loud. For filming it'd be fine for sleeping, but for filming it's a bit too loud. I'm in the most beautiful Airbnb. The hosts are the loveliest people. They're out for the evening, so I have the place to myself. So I landed in Darwin this morning. I flew Colombo in Sri Lanka to Malaysia. I had a 12-hour layover. I got up this morning at what was the equivalent of 1:15 a.m. Sri Lankan time and had a 5-hour flight to Darwin. Then I've come to the Airbnb. I've been out to a shopping centre, sorted myself out. And this video is another packing video because tomorrow I'm going on a 5-day tour of the Kakadu, Litchfield and Katherine National Parks. And I'm going with the company Autopia Tours. I've been on their Blue Mountain Sunset Tour last year when I was last in Australia and it was magnificent. So I'm travelling with them again. Very excitedly, I'm working with them this time. So hopefully at some point I will have an affiliate code that I can link down below. So the content that I make on this tour can hopefully be used by them with their social media. So I'm in Australia for about 3 months. I'm starting in Darwin, going to the East Coast, the West Coast, the centre. But for these next 5 days, I'm doing a camping tour around Kakadu, Litchfield and Katherine National Parks. So I thought I'd do a little packing video of what I'm taking with me for a camping tour at the end of winter in Australia. So you're only allowed to take a 15-kilo bag. I mean, I'm sure this is less than 15 kilos. So I'm just taking my Osprey Fairview 40 that's been my carry-on. And then my day bag is my Osprey Daylight Plus that's been like inside this. So this is what I'm going to go through. So I'm doing like safari camping. So there's actual canvas. I'm not doing swag camping. I'll be doing that later. I've watched quite a few videos online of people camping in Australia and it seems to be really cold at night. My Airbnb hosts are like, it is not cold at night at the moment, but I do get cold when I sleep. So I have got layers in here, but it may be that I don't actually need them. So starting with the bigger bag, on the front I have little Percy Pig, obviously he's coming as well. And then, so if you've not seen the Osprey Fairview or Farpoint 40 before, it carries like a backpack and then undoes like a suitcase. So it has a top section here. In here I have my pillow that's also a blanket in case I get cold. And then I've got a jacket and a waterproof jacket and a waterproof backpack cover for this backpack. In the pouch like right at the top I have my nighttime pouch. So in here I have my blackout eye mask, I have earplugs, things like that for nighttime. I've got my jewellery in here actually as well, which I can hear. And then the main guy is this. So things that I've not put in here so far are my pajamas because I need to wear them tonight. On the top I have a pair of Tevas, so I'll be travelling in my Merrell, what they're called Morph Lights, which are like hybrid running trainers because you need closed toe shoes for hikes, but also shoes that can get wet. So the Tevas are completely waterproof. I have a waterproof bikini bag. I think we're going in waterfalls, but this is to put my bikini in like after we've been in the waterfalls. I have, right, this is bougie. I know we're going camping. This Percy Pig bag is just full of coffee. So I have my like filter coffee, my Jogo filter straw, a collapsible cup, and I also have some chlorine tablets in here for sterilising water. And I have a straw like cleaner as well for my water bottle. I have a pair of goggles because my eyes swell up in any sort of salt water. I have a microfiber towel, but that is ribbed from Decathlon. And I have my Sea to Summit dry light towel for like if we're going to waterfalls and whatnot. I don't actually know the showering situation on the tour. Don't know if we'll get to shower. I'm hoping at some point we'll get to shower. So if we do, I've got a separate towel for that. This is a sleeping bag liner that I have borrowed off Rhiannon to keep me warmer. I may not need it, but I just don't want to be cold. And then in here I have my electronics. So as I said, I'm making content for the company that I'm traveling with. So I have stuff that other people may not have. So I have my GoPro for getting underwater things and a spare camera for the GoPro and like all the GoPro-y attachments. I have a little camping light. It's powered by AAA batteries that aren't all in here because otherwise it turns itself on and drains the batteries. But it's just nice to have at night. So I have, oh wow, I can't get this back on again now. So I have that, and I also have a head torch, oh wow, that's also AAA batteries that I thought would be useful for camping. I think it's actually on the list of things to bring as well. I have a waterproof case for my phone. I have a pair of binoculars. You might want to see sights far away. My vision's not great. So I've got a pair of binoculars, and then I've got 2 big portable chargers. I don't know what the charging situation is going to be. I'm just going to put my phone on airplane mode so that it doesn't drain the battery. I'm going to take my, plug in my Ugreen adapter if there is any chance to charge things up. But if not, both of these are fully charged. I have the AAA batteries for the lights. And then I do also have my spare phone with me, so I always bring a spare phone when I'm travelling in case something happens to the one that I'm filming on now. But I'm bringing it on this trip because I need to record content. So just in case anything happens to my phone, and I've got all chargers and stuff for that as well. I've actually got these portable chargers in a little pouch because you needed to have them in a separate pouch for flying with AirAsia, which is how I got here this morning. I have this, which is excellent. I think I'm going to be the envy of the camp. This is a collapsible hat. A fly net because we're going into the Outback, so I wanted to make sure that I wasn't completely attacked by flies. I have this as my toiletry kit, so this is a bag I got from Sri Lanka. So in the front of it I just have tampons just in case, my pill and tooth floss things, and then in the main part I have my toothbrush. I have something that's labelled dry shampoo but it is wet, but it's just freshens up your roots basically. Multivitamins. I have AeroGuard Tropical Strength roll-on for mosquitoes. That's on the floor. April recommended that brand from Australia. In here I have a shampoo bar and a body wash bar. My razor, because I get hairy. Hair bobbles, face sun cream, 30 sunbum, and then 50 as well for my face. I have a nail kit because I don't have gels on, and it's in case my nails get really rough. I've got a nail file somewhere. Cool down post sun exposure moisturizer, toothpaste tablets, a toothbrush, and my inhaler. So this is just a condensed version of the toiletries that I normally take. And then in here I have a compression packing cube that has all of my clothes in for the 5 days. So I basically have 3 pairs of bottoms, I think. I bought another pair of shorts today that are Lorna Jane because I sent home one of my Sweaty Betty pairs of shorts, the Explorer ones, because I looked frumpy in them and I wanted more biker shorts. So I've got those. I think I have either 4 or 5 different tops because it's real sweaty. Obviously I have underwear, I have a bikini, I've got a loose linen top for the night, and I will have my pyjamas in there. So this packing cube was previously gifted to me by Bagsmart when they were working with me, but I find it really useful, so I'm reusing it. And then in the day bag, so in this front bit, I've got what would normally be my fanny pack because I'm not taking my fanny pack with me. So I've got these Hydrolyte Plus Sports electrolyte tablets today that have magnesium in as well as sodium and potassium. Thought that'd be really useful in the Outback. Rubik's Cube, just for on the bus. Packet of tissues, inhaler, hanky, Tiger Balm that I picked up in Asia that's really good for aches and pains. I've pulled my, I don't know, trapezius or something here, and we're not having a good time. My Spork nail file, little pouch with AirPods in and whatnot. I have my purse with some actual cash in it as well because they said bring cash for snackos, wipes in case we can't shower. I got some Goat's sun cream today. I was hoping to get some more Sunbum, but Chemist Warehouse don't sell it. I don't know if anywhere in Darwin sells Sunbum, so that'll be something I have to get on the East Coast. I have tacrolimus, so my eczema on my wrist is not thriving. These bracelets probably aren't helping, but that's to help with that. I have my stick deodorant in there as well. And then I'm gonna have my 700ml water bottle in here. And then in the little front pocket, I've got some hand sanitizer, and I've also got the waterproof backpack cover for this backpack. In case it rains, it shouldn't do. We are in dry season. It's so humid. I'm really warm without the fan on, but there we go. And then inside here, so they've told us to bring a 2-litre water bottle. So I went to Kmart today. I got this 2-litre one. It was £9, so it was 18 Aussie dollars, and it's insulated. They told us to bring a 2-litre one for the hikes. So I've got a massive water bottle. I have my first aid kit with all my usual first aid stuff in it. I can link a video below of the first aid kit. This is snacks. So I eat about 6 times a day, and I can't imagine they're going to be feeding us 6 times a day. So the food is included on the tour, but I can't imagine it's going to be 6 times a day. So I've got a few mint tea bags. I've got some fava beans. I went to Coles today. Some cereal bars, some chocolate, which will probably melt to be fair. Some dried apricots, some dried mango, and some sweeties, some Berry Bliss sweeties. They're jelly sweets. And when you bite into them, it's like gooey inside. I have this, which is really heavy, but I want to bring it with me. It is a guidebook of Australia that one of my students very, very kindly got me at the end of last academic year. So I want to read about the different parts that we're going to, so I know kind of like what we're going to see and what questions I want to ask about where we are. I have my cap. Where are my sunglasses? I absolutely need to take my sunglasses. They're on my clothes pile for tomorrow. I have my sunglasses. And then what on earth is this? Oh, my sunglasses case. And I have my Kindle. So I have recently got Kindle Unlimited, so I'm going to download some Frida McFadden books to read on the bus, because I think we've got like quite long bus journeys. Oh, and then I've got a vomit bag in there as well. So that's everything I'm taking. I'm going to be editing this after I get back, so I can kind of like add in my thoughts on things I'm taking. I don't know what it's going to be like temperature wise. It's going to be really hot in the day. I don't know what it's going to be like in the evening and night time, so I can update you about that. I will also obviously be filming when I'm out there as well, so there will be videos coming up of that shortly as well. So thank you for watching this one, and I will see you in the next one. Stunning, absolutely stunning vibes.